Most profitable NFTs to buy right now. Invest in these ASAP. Hi everybody, and welcome back. I know that more and more people these days are hearing about NFTs as they are beginning to enter the public consciousness, which is a sure sign, if there ever was one, that they aren't going away anytime soon. But despite what people now know about the non-fungible tokens, yes, that's what the acronym stands for, many folks still don't have a clue what they're looking for when it comes to investment opportunities. There's a lot more to making money through NFTs than just looking for cool art and buying it, as you've got to consider all angles and what those NFTs can actually do for you. Now, these are the most profitable NFTs to buy right now and why you should invest in them ASAP. What are the best investment opportunities in the NFT space right now? And what can you identify that makes an NFT a great opportunity? And how much money can you realistically make? I'll be answering all these questions today and much more. So don't forget to subscribe to this channel and ring the notification bell to stay informed of any news and tips I can show you that'll give you the edge in your investments. Of course, remember that I'm not a financial advisor and that you should always consider the risks before getting into any investment. Okay, you done subscribing? Awesome, let's begin. One of the things that it's always a good idea to check when you're looking for an NFT project to invest in is social media. Not just Facebook and Twitter, but much more important are Reddit, and if you can get invited, Discord, which is where you'd find Cyberdogs. There's no website for the project at the time of recording, but there's a solid PDF on the Discord that you can read through, and I really like this project, so I'm going to break it down for you right now. You are cold, it begins. You're entering a light-filled capsule in space. The year is 2355. On planet Andromeda. Getting the setting already, huh? Moving on. It goes, the 48 purebred dogs have been kidnapped from Earth and shipped via autonomous planet lander to create their own planet of dogs. These dogs are different. They are cyber dogs. Okay, so far, so 90s Nintendo game sounding. It sets the scene further by stating, these cyberdogs have genius brain power, the stamina of the finest racehorses, and these first versions are the purest form of dogs ever created. Surely that would be wolves then, right? Well, anyway, it goes on. Your groggy memory is faint, but has emerged with your cyberdog's body after you spent close to a decade in human years thawing in Professor Corso's frozen capsule. In essence, this is a game in the metaverse that places you in a super doggy body and lets you explore and build with the goal of maybe one day revisiting Earth. The PDF goes on to mention utilities that they want to add to cyberdogs, including racing, breeding, governance, and membership. There are 48 legendary rare cyberdogs of various real-world breeds like Mastiff and Doberman, including 12 legendary rare breeds released in Season 1. Legendary rares gestate faster, take far less time to breed, have larger litters, are faster, smarter, all the things you'd expect. Does this mean that by interacting with them that you can mint more NFTs and make more money from them? It seems so. Moving further down the PDF, you can see that it says 12,084 total cyberdogs. This is the maximum supply of legendary rare and rare cyberdogs. And if that doesn't tell you that getting involved in this project while it's still young is a great idea, then what will? I'm very interested in this project. It goes on to list different tiers below, with Tier 1 totaling 84, male and female with 48 breeds. Below that is Tier 2, which lists 12,000 total rare cyberdogs, male and female, times 5 variations and 48 breeds. It lists the types by color, including gold, white, brown, black, and gray, each male or female, each one of 25. Then it goes on to explain a bit more about Andromeda, the planet, not the galaxy, and says annual governance voting may occur to modify the requirements to build. Limit map spaces may apply. Broken down into parcels of land required, we see a stadium will require 50,000, a kennel needs 15,000, a spaceship yard takes 10,000, gyms take just 50, and veterinarian clinics only 10 parcels of land. Moving on. Under true self-sovereign ownership, it says, your cyberdogs will be transferred to your MetaMask Ether address. If you purchase a frozen capsule, you may decide to leave it frozen and not thaw or mint the capsule. Okay, so if you don't thaw the cyberdog capsule, then you own it, but it's not yet minted as an NFT. That's interesting. This means that you can transfer mint it at a later date. Now, underneath that, they mentioned that the costs associated with using Ethereum in terms of the high gas prices may make them use other level 2 chains for game events, such as Solana. So they don't want everyone to lose their shirts on insanely high gas prices. I wonder how Ethereum 2.0 is going to affect that. It should fix the problem largely for them because of the proof-of-stake model's design. Anyway, they then go on to mention a token called Bones with a Z, which makes it sound somewhat different from the already existing Bone token associated with Shiba Inu Coin's Shiba Swap. It mentions that Bones has a maximum supply of 100 billion and says legendary rare cyberdogs and rare cyberdogs owners will not be required to pay for membership fees or any special event fees, except for race fees. Okay, so it sounds like you can use this token to improve your cyberdogs, as it says below here that Bones may be also used to buy accessories, weapons, power-ups, and other other in-game events. It also says that they can be used during competitions as fees and awards for winning tournaments, and also that buildings and services in the game world may require bones. Clearly, the creators are trying to be as transparent as possible, which is an encouraging sentiment. As they say here, that bones aren't actually a financial instrument and have no value outside of the game world. The PDF continues to explain the tokenomics of the bones token, where it explains that if cyberdogs are traded off platform, there will be an additional plus 60-day cooling off period for breeding and plus a 30-day cooling period for racing. That sounds like it's far better to keep them on the platform then. But moving on, it mentions that there is a 10% secondary sale transfer fee at Cyberdogs. 2% of these fees are stored in a game dev fund, and a portion of these fees go back to helping dog shelters back on planet Earth. If they mean in real life, then they will help aid in canine shelters. And it sounds like they do. Then they will have an altruistic vote as well. Finally, on this page, we see that a Bones token carries 1 vote. Legendary rares are worth 100 million votes, and rares are worth 1 million. So there's definitely incentive there to get in on the ground floor. As for supply, there are 10 million Cyberdogs land units, which suggests the dogs themselves. 84 legendary rares, 12,000 rares as I mentioned earlier, though it mentions 5,000 frozen units, 10 billion bones, and 10 veterinarian clinics. Next, we come to a section that seems like it would be very important, and that's the legendary rare Cyberdogs auctions. And you better believe that this is where you're going to be making the big money if you're able to secure some legendaries early. 1-to-1 auctions will be available via time-based auctions with no minimum floor price. That's interesting, and it makes it sound as though they are expecting these things to move around a fair bit in the early days, before the truly legendary ones are established. Next, they explain what the minting prices are for the first 5,000 rare Cyberdogs that'll be distributed via frozen capsules. It says that you can thaw or mint them to claim randoms, or you can leave them frozen. Lots range from 1 up to 10,000 and have different ether prices, from 0.1 ETH for lots 1 to 25, 50, 75, and 1 ETH for lots 400 to 1,000. Moving on a bit, we can see the land sale overview too, with various prices ranging from 0.00002 ETH to 0.003 for various lots that are available. Here's something interesting though, as it says that all the lots have the same characteristics, which suggests that there must be some other factor that helps them determine their value, such as geography. Have a read, and you will surely discover more about this ambitious NFT project that has just begun recently with its public sales. I think it really seems like it has everything that an NFT platform could need to be very successful, and there do seem to be some huge benefits for getting in early, so you should make sure that you don't miss out. Cyberdogs looks set to be one of the frontrunners in the march towards play-to-earn NFT supremacy, and you could do a lot worse than getting onto that Discord as fast as you can to take a look. But what do you think about Cyberdogs? Leave a comment and let me know. As always, don't forget to like this video if you liked it, subscribe to this channel, and turn on notifications to never miss out on some money-making opportunities. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.